We have friends who are, what's the term? What
Desperate. Travel sluts.
Travel sluts. Who need to fly on a plane, who need to go away every couple of months.
Yeah.
And over these last 7 months, we've been stuck at home.
Yeah, not feasible. I'm dying for a holiday too.
I'm not so fussed, actually.
Really? Yeah, you're never really fussed with holidays.
I do miss London, Australia, the Maldives.
See?
But weighing out the options, the risks, just stay home.
Yeah, staying put is probably the best, but I can't foresee myself traveling in the next few months. So we thought we should share some of the best or the funniest or the weirdest moments of our past holidays.
We should do a compilation clip where we have lots of different seaside, in the city, in the countryside.
Since we've started filming YouTube, we've shared a lot of footage on YouTube already, but there are some holidays in which we haven't shared with you guys, and this was before YouTube, which are quite funny and interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah? Which one's your top one? Memorable experience.
The most memorable trip has got to be flying back to Australia to propose. It wasn't really a holiday, but that was probably the most important one.
He was in Sydney for literally 8 hours.
Oh, yeah. No, was it? I arrived in the morning, I left in the evening.
Yeah, 10 hours. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I remember the immigration officer asking me, so how long are you going to stay for? I didn't know what to say to her. I was like, I'm staying till tonight,
I have a very important business meeting.
Yeah, it's a bit weird.
Let me tell you a memorable moment for me. Okay. So remember our first time to Paris and our
Remember.
remember.
Do you remember?
You know, guys are really bad at remembering stuff. Anyways.
I thought our first trip was to Korea.
No.
When in fact it was to Shanghai.
Yeah. Anyways, let's go back to Paris first.
Back to Paris.
Our first and at the moment the only time we've been to Paris.
Yeah.
We booked a really nice dinner at a really nice hotel.
Which one?
It was at
Was
the
it like Capri
Four
Sauce?
Seasons.
Okay.
It was called Le Cinq.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Very nice dinner there.
Ooh la 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 loo loo loo.
Yeah, very ooh la la. Yeah. After the nice dinner, we're like, let's go for a walk and let's go check out the Eiffel Tower at night. So we went for a walk and it's really cold in Paris, probably like -2 or 3 degrees, freezing. And then we hopped on a taxi because it was just too cold. And then we got to the bottom of the Eiffel Tower and I said, oh, we must go up. It looks
It was
amazing.
closed.
No, it wasn't.
Wasn't
It was like, no, it wasn't closed.
But it was really cold. And
Yeah.
I was wearing only a blazer. So if you imagine...
Right.
Because
He's trying to look good.
it was... I know why. I didn't bring an overcoat.
Yeah, he didn't. He
And I
was
was
wearing
cold.
a blazer and maybe a jumper and he was freezing.
So
his butt off.
between Eiffel Tower or keeping your boyfriend alive, she chose the latter.
Yeah.
Good choice.
Yeah, I haven't finished. We didn't go up to the Eiffel Tower. That's the whole point of the story, right? We were at the Eiffel Tower and he's like, we're not going up there. It's too windy. I'm too cold. I'm like, wait.
Oh man, it's for tourists. We're stylish. We're just gonna eat and drink and then have coffee in cafes, check out the beautiful people in the street.
It would have been nice to go up to the Eiffel Tower. So I said, next time if we're ever in Paris again, he'll need to go up there during the daytime, the nighttime, and then we're going to go to all the great spots to
lovely
check out the
coffee.
Eiffel Tower properly. Yeah. One of the biggest regrets so far.
Next time.
Yeah,
Soon.
for the guys out there, if you want to go in winter, bring a bloody coat.
A bloody coat.
Or it will end up being a bloody jacket afterwards. I'm not one to fly or run around even in town much. I'm very much a stay at home. I'm a bit of a nerd. And having married this bird, having had a lovely baby son, Damon, any trip that's for leisure will always include these two.
Yeah. Thing with me is, I like traveling so much that I would just leave him and go on a holiday. I've done that before several times with my girlfriends. Whereas for him, he will never travel without me or Damon for leisure. he will only travel for work.
Yeah. I'm
Would you
just
go on holiday with your
lazy.
brother if he was back and you guys like? Maybe you would to Thailand, or like a short trip. I think you would.
Maybe. I almost went to Taiwan with a bunch of guys for some guy's stag do. It's called stag do?
Yeah.
And that fell apart because of work. Yeah, other than that one time, I think, yeah, it's never
You'll just
arisen.
miss us too much.
Yeah, I miss you too much. Well, how can I leave
I have
you
this
even
whole,
for 2
I have
days?
this whole like. I always tell him, go on a guy's trip, and he's like, no, I can't be bothered. He thinks all the packing and unpacking is
It's
just
hassle, man.
it's a huge hassle.
If
And
I'm
it's got
gonna
the
rest,
white-
I'm gonna rest in my bed, in my house.
with Damon.
Not in the bed, but yeah, playing with Damon in the afternoon, in the living room, and then sleeping in the comfort of my own house, in my own bed. It makes sense. You can't mess with that logic. And hence, my favourite trip is to the Conrad in Koh Samui.
Yeah, very memorable. Our first ever family trip. You can watch our vlog
It's
here.
lovely.
I remember the trip. After this trip, you got really spoiled with your holidays.
What?
I feel like it was after this trip, and you would kind of complain about hotels and like flights not being good and
I
stuff.
don't think it was any holiday we went on. It was a process of working with TVB and flying to Malaysia, Singapore, that got me a bit spoiled.
Yes, but after this trip I planned for you, you were like,
But was it crap though?
no, it was a good holiday.
Oh, really?
We went to Bangkok and we stayed at the Kempinski.
Oh, that was very nice.
Yeah, and we managed to get business class tickets redemption.
Yeah.
So everything just worked out really well, and we got a really good deal staying at the Kempinski. Yeah, and it was like, you know,
No, the Kempinski Bangkok is very nice. It's kind of like a resort in Phuket, but bang in the centre of Bangkok.
yeah,
So spacious. We had a room that walked onto the pool. It was lovely.
I arranged it. And then afterwards, these other hotels I booked, he was like, I like the Kempinski.
Yeah. Who wouldn't?
Oh, was that your first time in Bangkok? No,
Probably. No, it wasn't.
no, it wasn't.
I went with my uncle and aunt.
See, I told you. His first holidays are not cool with my uncle and aunt, or like I went for work. Or like,
It would be nice to go back to London.
it would be
Australia too. Probably Australia's nicer for Damon.
beaches, the food, the open
space.
area, the space. My dad actually cleaned our pool because we were going to go back CNY.
I know.
Yeah, he was like, yeah, the pool's all clean and ready. And then, yeah, boo, COVID.
Shame, COVID, shame on you.
Yeah.